Wyoming is the least populated state in the US with approximately 581,000 people. Why don't more people live there? Many people would say because it doesn't have any jobs. However, Wyoming has an unemployment rate of only 2.9% and a poverty rate better than the national average, so clearly hundreds of thousands of people have found jobs there. So, what are these mysterious Wyoming jobs that people think don't exist? I suspect it's more than just ranching and oil drilling, right? In this video, I'll be investigating what people do for a living in Wyoming. According to IBIS World, the top 5 largest industries by revenue in Wyoming are the following. Number 5, gasoline and petroleum bulk stations. These are storage facilities for the resale to distributors and downstream markets. Number 4, hospitals. They employ a variety of healthcare professionals like doctors and nurses. Number 3, petroleum refining. This is refining crude oil into petroleum products with processes such as fractionation and distillation. Number 2, coal mining, extracting coal from numerous active mines in the state. And number 1, oil drilling and gas extraction. This is the largest industry in the state, generating over $17 billion annually. Companies operate oil and gas field properties, and activities include the exploration and production of crude petroleum for energy in the U.S. Next, let's do our own research by examining specific towns in Wyoming to see what specific companies exist. First, let's look at Cheyenne. It's the largest city in the state, despite a population of only 65,000. Let's search Cheyenne, Wyoming companies on Google and see what results we find. We see a bunch of companies, such as a general contractor, a brewery, asphalt contractor, software company, cable company, pharmaceutical company, and many more. As we can see, there's a bunch of random companies across different industries that you probably never heard of but still exist. Next, a speed run through other towns in Wyoming. There's Casper. We see a brewery, mining, real estate developer, equipment manufacturer, and much more. Next, Gillette. We see a manufacturing, industrial machines, construction equipment supplier, metal fabricator, oil field services, concrete contractor, and more. Honorable mentions, there's ranches all around the state and large tourism around Yellowstone, and all kinds of essential jobs that are needed in any town. As we can see, there's more companies than you might expect, even if they're family-owned businesses instead of large, well-known corporations. Finally, let's take a look at LinkedIn to see what specific people do rather than just companies. Speedrun through various LinkedIn professions I find. There's network administrator, human resources, data analytics, software engineers, product assurance engineer, business development, accounting, scientist, cybersecurity, and much more. In conclusion, even though Wyoming is the least populated state in the country, people still find economic opportunity. While it's true you might not find as many opportunities as other states, it's a myth that there are no jobs. Many smaller towns and businesses often get overlooked, but through this research we discovered that there's opportunity to be found everywhere, even in Wyoming.